Yep, didn't think I was going to be doing this, but I'm sitting here in a laundromat alone after some really, really bizarre behavior. And I thought to myself, why not kick in a little laundromat style AMA? I get a lot of love from you guys, but I also get a lot of hate in there. And there are the questions that sometimes I don't get to answer. So if you're into the laundromat AMA, get in there. What up, fool? What up, no GPS data? How you doing, brother? If you want this, thumbs it up. Hey, we all got to do laundry, right? Like I said, I'm leaving not tomorrow, but Sunday morning for my uncle's memorial service, and the kids just left with my sister to go check it out. Hey, no questions yet, huh? You got a chance. This is your chance to get a Jason Burmis on the. I got so many quarters. Yeah, no, I did the quarters thing too. 29 likes or 29, 33 watching, 5 likes. Let's go. Get the good soap. I already did the soap. We're on fold time. That's why we're doing this. We're folding it up. So, let me just say this. I've gotten some criticism recently about who I might tweet or retweet or answer to or interact with. And I just want to say this. I'm trying to bring people together. If you haven't noticed, I hate hostilities. Even when I don't disagree with somebody, I really do try to make it as respectful a disagreement as possible. Let's see if we can get this a little higher. Thanks, Alice. I'm 5'10". I'm not that tall. I wish I was taller. I have total Napoleon complex. I can't imagine being smaller, but it was always my dream and still is today that somehow genetically I'll be able to dunk a basketball on a real size rim. The godfather of conspiracy theory is Carroll Quigley. Well, did you see I put up that, if you haven't seen it, I put up a G. Edward Griffin, a portion of his speech. I'm going to be putting more of that up this weekend. And he talks about Quigley and the Cecil Rhodes roundtable groups, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Agree. You way too hard on Alex Jones. I don't think so. Listen, guys, I do videos all the time, but I can only hear secret sources so many times, and then I talk to Q and things like that. That stuff's insane, right? So, I know, I'm greasy. I'm sorry. I do always look sweaty. It's terrible. Oh, you got me. But it's fact of life, right? Got to get laundry done. Got to sweat. I'm a real person. I don't got a makeup person. It's the real deal. I actually care about what I do. And hopefully you guys care about what you do out there, no matter what it is, I've always tried to be the best at whatever job I had, no matter what job it was. And that's why, hopefully when we get close to 50K, we're going to flip pizzas to 50K. Instead of like a money bomb drive to drive people, we're going to drive subscribers in. Let's see, while I flip pizzas for like 5 hours. I don't even like talking about Alex Jones. What Ghislaine get indicted? Will she get indicted? I don't know. Listen, all bets are off on the Epstein case, right? We just got to follow along. I can tell you this. I wish I could have told everybody the aviation company that got the raid, but I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. Keep going on the Tinfoil Hat podcast, great stuff. I'll go on there anytime. I think they're great. I have to agree with Sam Tripoli on everything. I think Sam's a really good person. I think he's wrong sometimes, but so am I. So what? Tim there, he was really funny. I had seen some of his sketches, going around. I wasn't following him or anything, but I'd seen some of his stuff, the Meghan McCain stuff. So that was kind of a pleasure too. Gonna eat some Tide Pods? Nah, man, not cool. No millennial stuff over here. We're being duped. There will be no justice. Oh, I don't know if we're duped. I didn't think this was going to happen, so how am I going to be duped on that? Like, everything from here, excuse me, guys, is kind of a gravy train with biscuit wheels in the sense that now at least people know what's going on. Wow, you still have a public laundromat? I haven't seen one of those in years. Yeah, bro. Yes. No washer and dryer where I'm at. Actually, we got a washer. It's still too small. I have too many clothes. I keep things. If you haven't noticed, guys, the shirt I was wearing in the Tinfoil Hat podcast is the same shirt I was wearing in the video I posted from the 9th anniversary of 9/11. Think about that. Think about how old that is. This thing's got to be a decade old. I hold on to a lot of my stuff. I don't know why. I don't want to say I'm a hoarder, but I still wear it. So Oh. So what do we got there in Twitter? We live in a struggle, bro. We're gonna make it one day. Hey, I believe it. Listen, the thing is, technology is increasing, and we are able to communicate with each other, and we are able to forge relationships and try to go outside of the narratives they put up there. They like putting out Proud Boys versus Antifa. Let's call Americans terrorists. That's a cool thing to them. That benefits the establishment. No, most of those Antifa people are low-level criminals at best. If they were political terrorists, believe me, the targets would be real deal. They wouldn't be somebody in a MAGA hat, I promise you. Okay? Think about that. But if you criminalize speech, thoughts next, if everybody's got a Elon Musk Neuralink, what could be better, right? I mean, again, now you can make thought literally illegal, not even have to verbalize it. Trump didn't have a warning label put on Roundup. What's that tell you? Yeah, no, listen, if you guys, first of all, here's another miracle that we don't talk about. Bayer, which is not, or Bayer is the way you say it, right? Bayer is not a good company. Bayer injected people in this country with live HIV virus with factor VIII. Thank you, Bavarian Wench. I appreciate that. I think Elon Musk is crooked. I can get into that in a minute. Bayer itself did that. USMC clothing, nice. Bayer injected people with live HIV virus. When they got caught, they didn't stop producing it. Or not sell it. They sold it overseas to Japan and other regions. I think we're gonna have our first person in here other than me for a minute. So they're not a good company. They took a huge hit. What was it? It looks like it's the worst business deal ever in that $66 billion merger with Monsanto. That's a little bit of karma justice, right? That a big company like that, who's not good, takes in a big GMO company, right, with Roundup and Monsanto, and they lose a bunch of money too. And now both of them could have to pay into those lawsuits. You know, I believe there is a balance out there. Oh, what was the other question? I'm totally forgetting what I said I was going to think. Did I hear about Houston PD narc cop that got charged with murder after the botched raid today? The story? No, I didn't see the Derek Bros story. I'll have Derek Bros on soon. I like having Derek Bros on, obviously. Derek Bros is the man. The Conscious Resistance is another great network. Absolutely love them. So yeah, I mean, Bros just has to ask me, and I'll find time for him. I'm going to be having Patrick Henningsen on, confirmed it looks like next week, sometime after Tuesday, to discuss everything that's going on in the Middle East. Elon Musk for PR. Okay, so Elon Musk, he really is a lot of PR, right? We all know that the Neuralink technology, for instance, the brain chips, that now he wants to have humans come in so they can drill 4 small holes in your head, right? And then put a Bluetooth device behind your ear. And people think that's hip or cool because it'll connect to their smartwatch or their PC. Not my thing. Yeah, I think he's crooked. Of course he's crooked. Listen, his little space program with rocket ships, come on. That's huge funding. So I don't trust the guy. And he's bragging about the fact that they've now hooked monkeys up to these computers through Neuralink. We all knew they were going to do it with rats, et cetera, et cetera. And honestly, it's all been done before. DARPA's a real thing. The Pentagon's, yes, Alice, just look it up. He bragged about it like 2 weeks ago. I did a video on it. And those videos, they don't get demonetized because it's just them talking about. TruthStream Media did a really good breakdown of his speech to his shareholders. So, we're on our last one, guys. This is it. Just one more. I fold so much laundry. Hold on, bear with me. What other questions we got other than Musk? AI is dangerous while in Rogan. I mean, look, the guy's obviously a really smart guy, but that doesn't mean we should trust him on everything. He tells me I have to merge with a machine. I'm not really a transhumanist. Especially when you already have DARPA using human brain interface technology without any chips whatsoever. Think about that. You want one of those monkeys, Francisco? I'll do without one. I will do. And they're like, oh, we're so sorry we had to do the animal testing. Well, I just found Laura Lynn is PPC member. I don't know what that is, for Red Deer, some, et cetera, et cetera. What do you make of the Overstock guy? I'm going to do a video on the Overstock guy. He seemed really erratic, but at the same time, maybe he was spying for Peter Strzok. It would make sense. Voice of God tech, I think that's very, very real. I can't tell you why Maxwell is not in jail right now. Graham Hancock was doing an interview with Rick Strassman saying he wants to push 24/7 TV LV of DMT. What's LV? Obviously, I know what DMT is, but I don't understand what you're talking about. Is Delane a replacement? I hope not. I hope we're not living in that world. Tell us about the airline. I've told you everything I pretty much can. I'm not going to tell you how I found out, but that person doesn't want it linked back to them. Like I said, the FBI raided an aviation company. There's not many of them out there. And it looks like 4 executives are involved, and it has to do with Epstein. So we'll see if anything comes of it. There's definitely still an FBI investigation going on, guys. What else we got? It's a new interview. So I got that insider info. Listen, I don't tell you I have sources when I don't. That's why I put up the one text message, and I only read the other 2. Imagine being a normal person doing laundry. Yeah, I do feel bad for the other couple people in here listening to this for a minute. I'm probably going to wrap it soon. Green Aviation. I mean, I can't confirm anything or deny anything, I guess. Yeah, Evergreen. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Evergreen, that gets a piece in Shade, so check that out. All right, listen, guys, I probably won't see you till tomorrow. I appreciate all the thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up on the way out. What were best go-to sources for 9/11 for people who don't believe it? Please watch my film Fabled Enemies. I think that's a great one. What do you think of Epstein's handler? Does he work directly for Satan, or is there a secret group? Jesse, I missed you. I'd like to see you in the chats more, Jesse. With that being said, I'll see you on the flip with a lot more videos. 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 or 7 tomorrow, and maybe a throwback video even tonight if I can get to editing, but I got to put all these clothes away. Later on, guys. I'll talk to you later.